This is Debbie in the kitchen. Kitchen with Debbie. No. Debbie versus the kitchen? No, because the kitchen is on my side most of the time. Kitchen with Debbie? Okay, the name will... Debbie in the kitchen. Doesn't have a tone to it. Ring. What? Yep. Sup, my name is Deborah. If you know me, hey, how you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're staying safe. When it comes to baking and cooking, I am slightly above average in skills. I enjoy it a lot. I don't find it as hard as a lot of people do. That said, I am not a professional and I do not claim to be a professional. Sometimes when I go into the kitchen, it turns out amazing. And then other times,
it just doesn't work out.
Sometimes I make the most amazing cake, like that one. And other times, it looks like that. So, it's a 50-50 chance sometimes. Today, I'm going to make... I'm going to make cheesecake. The kind of cheesecake that you put in the fridge for 4 hours. I do not know the recipe inside out. I do not have a second camera, so that's going to be the angle. I'm going to awkwardly show you the bowl. This is going to be too long to edit. Can't be bothered making another intro. So...
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Passion fruit and lime cheesecake. The kind you put in, I've already told you that. You need a thing where you can take off the sides. Like so. Oh, right. You need creme fraiche. You need cream cheese, a stick of butter, digestives. You need 2 limes, and then passion fruits. I don't know how many. Also, you need gelatin. Gelatin? In Swedish, we say gelatin. Someone please that I know, can you send me a voicemail of how you pronounce gelatin? Gelatin? Something that makes jelly. Gelatin. No. Oh, this one makes this a lot easier. Oh my gosh, why am I out of breath? I'm gonna read the recipe and then I'm gonna come back to you, right?
A few moments later.
Alright. So I've read the recipe. You apparently need eggs. You need sugar. You need vanilla. First things first, you should wash your hands. Always when you deal with food, you should wash your hands. Now because of Corona, it's really important that you wash your hands. So wash your hands, kids. Wash your hands. Also, there's dishes right there that I could have cleaned. Could I be bothered? No. No, I couldn't. So.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna start with putting some parchment paper. Ha! English I know much, speak very well. They don't have a scissor in this kitchen? Are you serious? That is absolutely crazy. How do you not have a scissor?
12 seconds later.
So I'm gonna use a knife. Ideally, you do use a scissor for this. But if you're as skilled with a knife as I am, you use something sharp. Also, if there are somehow a kid stumbling upon this video, be careful with knives. Moving on, parchment paper in the pan, put that aside. I have melted the butter, 50 grams of butter. Digestives. This is a scam. Can you see how much space there is for more biscuits? Why not fill it all the way? Why not? Why?
This is why I have trust issues. Right here.
Moving on. You need to crush them up very nicely. Ziploc bag. I'm gonna shove them all in there. And then, also, the gelatin, we're supposed to be put in water for 5 minutes. It's been more than 5 minutes now. You're supposed to squeeze out all the water. So all you're left with is like gelatin. Okay, I'm gonna crush these up now. Oh, they have a rolling pin. They don't have a scissor, but for some reason they have a rolling pin. I'm a very ambitious person. Did I tell you my name is Deborah? I must have done that, right? Anyway, I'm a very ambitious person. Overly ambitious, my friends tell me. I disagree. But in my head, I thought this was gonna be really professional and neatly like prepared and well done. It's not even close. If you're a very ambitious person, try to be... You know what I can do? I should be able to pour the butter right into this, right? I'm mixing all of the butter with the crumbs. When you've done all of that, you take this thing, pour out the mixture, that can be thrown away, and then you just flatten it out. So it's an even and flat surface. Also, I will be talking as if I have a clue of what I'm doing. I have somewhat of a clue of what I'm doing. But again, I do this because I enjoy baking. Sometimes baking does not enjoy me. Okay, should look something like that. God! Oh! I realized I have my phone right here, so I can use my phone. I can use my phone. I don't know what accent that was, but you were just blessed with it. I'm really bored and desperate for entertainment, so I'm entertaining. It should look something like this, like neatly flat, so that the mixture don't mix together with it. It should look like that. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I put it in the freezer. Should be fine. Now, I'm gonna move on to the filling, where you're gonna need 4 gelatin thingies. They come like this, and then when you put them in water, they get like this. They should have it at your closest grocery store. Some of you may be in like strict lockdown, and in case that's do home delivery unless the stores are closed. I don't know everybody's situation. Sweden is taking it really chill right now. Not really chill, just compared to the rest of the world, we're taking it really chill. Separate the eggs. Oh, why do they have to make everything so complicated? Put the whites here. These eggs are tiny. Little baby eggs. Little baby eggies. Look at this yolk. Yolk. Look how tiny this is. Look how... Ew. Look how tiny this is. Look at it. It's so tiny. When I was small, to this age, I still do it. I used to like take them away with my finger like this. So that I have this... Whoa! I have this thing in my hand, and then the egg yolk separated, and then I would tell my mom I just committed an abortion. Woo! That's... Wow! Squirted right out of there.
That's what she said.
My friend just came home. Hello, friend.
So aesthetic.
Yes. I normally don't wear makeup, but I had been outside, so my face was really red, so I went up and put makeup on because I thought I would look a little bit more professional, and then this is
Professional. Okay.
Separate the eggs, mix the egg yolks
Det ser jättestarkt härifrån.
It does? Because they can't see the trash in the
Det
corner.
står för, ja där, det står kvar exakt där.
Okay, so you're gonna mix the creme fraiche. Oh, can you help me film?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Men-
not
okay.
that's not satisfying. This one,
Det där kommer inte vara satisfying.
yes, this is gonna be satisfying. I promise you. Oh my gosh. Men. Oh my god, it's a vagina.
You nasty.
Okay, cream cheese is in, should look like this. And then put the vanilla and the sugar in here. You put lime in here. I love lime. This is another fun fact about me. I love things that are sour. And I sometimes eat lime as if they are oranges. And I should have washed these. Ah, it's too late now. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, now you need to use an electric whisk or whatever utensils you have, and you need to turn this into a smooth mixture. And nice and smooth. Taste time! Love it. And then I'm supposed to heat the lime. Ugh, why are you making things so hard? Look at this. You squeeze out the lime. You're supposed to heat up the lime and put in the gelatin thingies. So I'm gonna put this on the stove. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Now I'm gonna whisk the yolks. And it says to whisk the yolks until it's a stiff foam. So I'm gonna do that. And how you know if it's a stiff foam, if you pull up, just like whipped cream or meringue, when you put it up and it creates stiff peaks. There you go. Okay, you take the hot lime. I almost put my finger in there. You shouldn't because it's hot.
That's what she said.
Anyway, you take and you mix it around. When that is dissolved, you let it chill. And the egg whites should be put pour it in. And then the egg whites, and you should fold the egg whites in. That's delicious. That tastes amazing. The egg yolks go in here, egg whites, and then you fold it in until it's a smooth batter. Now you just pour this into, and then you smooth it out. Okay, I can do this for hours because I want it to look. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just doesn't need to be perfect. You put it in the fridge for 4 hours. I know, and that is a bummer.
2 hours later.
It's been 2 hours. I read the recipe and it said at least 2 hours in the fridge, preferably 4 hours. 1 sheet of gelatin and put it in a bowl for 5 minutes. That's gonna be in there for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, put all of the passion fruit thing in a pot. If you don't like passion fruit, you're missing out. Sugar going in. And then 4 teaspoons of water. Not more. 4, 5, Okay, and then this needs to heat up. You put it on the stove, you heat it up. Not boiling, but just warm enough for the gelatin to dissolve. Whilst that is heating up, I'm going to wash the strawberry. It's gonna cool down a little bit before I put in the gelatin. Whilst that is happening, I'm going to peel my kiwis. So, kiwis peeled. And then I'm gonna cut away the top. Also cut away the bottom. And then these are gonna be sliced in thin slices. I love kiwi so much. The last time I wore makeup to school, one of the kids, she came up to me and she just said,
"Your face looks different today."
and I'm like, oh yeah, how so?
It looks white.
I'm like, you think?
Yeah, too white.
And I'm like, oh okay, yeah, well, thank you. I will now go away so you don't see me cry. Kids are honest and it's painful. So I have a very red face. When I'm wearing makeup that actually matches my neck, people realize how pale I am. One time I went to a baptism and I wanted to wear makeup because I wanted to look nice. And when I come home from the baptism, my father sees me and he goes,
You look dead.
and I'm like, thanks dad, I wanted to look nice for the baptism. He was like,
Oh, I mean, you look nice.
that's not the first, like, even my sister and we were going out dancing one time and I took time to like make myself look good. When I'm done with my makeup, my sister comes in and she goes,
Whoa, is it supposed to be that white?
and I'm like, okay. Because my face is so red, usually you guys don't know what my actual skin color is. I'm gonna cut the strawberries in thirds. In thirds. Oh my gosh, why was that harder for me than it should have been? I mean, literally, my brain just farted all over the place.
12 seconds later.
In thirds. One. Oh my gosh, I thought of another time where people thought I was too white. In Australia, first time I went swimming, I step into the water and they go, whoa, your legs really shine through the water. Okay, well, thank you. So that's another fun fact about me. I'm too white for people to handle. Also, here is an ongoing debate in my life. Is cheesecake cake or a pie? Or is it a tart? That's a debate for people to figure out. Cakes, you do a batter that you put in the oven and it floofs up with rices, okay? But cheesecake that you put in the oven, it doesn't rise. So then my question is it a pie? What defines a pie? A pie is a crust and filling. No, that's a quiche. Is cheesecake a quiche? I don't know. This is things I ask myself. If cheesecake is a pie or is it a cake? Is it a quiche or a tart? I want to know. Gelatin. I'm gonna gently place it in there. That's it. I'm gonna take the cheesecake out. Look at this beauty. I'm gonna take the kiwi. I'm gonna cut it like that. So it has an opening for me to do this. We're gonna take a break. Do 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 do. Now I'm gonna pour this in carefully. Okay, I'm gonna decorate this and you're gonna see the finished product. Okay? When you're done decorating, it goes back into the fridge for an hour or so. Ready for the reveal? Hello there. This is future Deborah speaking, which could only mean one thing. Your girl messed up. So you just saw the B-roll, and it's gonna cut to me trying the cheesecake. However, this is where it gets funny. Physically, my finger didn't quite hit the play button on the camera hard enough. So do I have the footage of me trying the cheesecake and giving you the reaction? No, I do not. Was the cheesecake delicious? One of the best cheesecakes I've ever made, actually. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I thought I filmed my reaction of tasting the cheesecake, but turns out I didn't. So
It is what it is. It is what it is.
oof, that fart does not smell good. This is offensive in some countries, and this is offensive in other countries. So I'm just gonna give you both, okay? Everybody's happy.